Welcome back everybody to This Is It on YouTube. My name is Devin.
I'm Brad.
And today we have a very special episode for you. That's right, we're getting ready to sit down with Connecticut native Len Sensei.
That is right. Len Sensei is a rapper out of Windsor, Connecticut. Though he is based in New Haven, we're going to be talking about his music, recent project that he just dropped. We're going to be talking about his collection, Rude Intentions, and a whole bunch of other things. So make sure you sit down, enjoy this episode. It's going to be really good, really informative.
That's right, we also have a new music feature from him as well, so grab your mom, grab your dog, warm up the popcorn, get ready, because this is episode 11 with Len Sensei. Welcome back everybody to This Is It. My name is Devin, I'm joined alongside Brad, and today we have somebody very special in the studio. Yeah. That's right, we are sitting down with my boy, Len. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you for having me, I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you coming through all the way out of New Haven, Connecticut, by way of Windsor, though.
Yeah, I actually just relocated back home because after I finished my undergrad, I'm back in Windsor.
Oh shit! Congrats, man! Congrats.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
No doubt.
Yeah. So everyone, this is Len Sensei. He is a artist slash. What else do you do with your career? Because you're not just a rapper. You also do a lot of other things.
It's like
Rude Intentions, right?
Yeah, it's like multimedia. You know, photography, videography. I usually assist my man. I'm not going to take credit because he does the majority of that. But I have my foot in, have my foot in the water. He teach me this stuff, so
It's good. Yeah. It's good. But we're gonna bring it back to the very beginning. Where are you from, and what was life growing up like out there for you, and how did it shape you into the person you are today?
Well, I spent the majority of my life where I'm located at right now. My home in Windsor is maybe 5 miles north of downtown Hartford. Mm-hmm. It was a pretty transitional neighborhood. There's really good parts up north, but then as you get further south towards Hartford, it starts to deteriorate. So I feel like that really helped me, get a diverse kind of understanding of how life really works, because I could see both sides of the coin. So my friend groups kind of ranged from the spectrum. I had friends that was going through fucked up wake kakas.
People say a lot of words.
I had friends going through fucked up shit, and I had friends that was doing way better than me. So it's it was humbling, and it also made me hungry too. So that's where I'm from.
Hey, shout out to that, man. Yeah, so those who don't know, I'm from Windsor, Connecticut as well.
Yeah, high school friends,
high school. Shout out to the dub. Yeah, but Windsor is definitely one of those areas where it's a very diverse community. So it does bring you up in an area where you're seeing a lot of different things. You're meeting a lot of people with different life experiences, a lot of different worldviews from yourself. So it does that, like you were saying, it helps you prepare yourself for the real world a little bit more. Talk to us a little bit about your transition outside of Windsor. You went to University of New Haven, right?
Yeah.
So what was that transition like for you going from Windsor to New Haven?
Well, man, I love the city of Hartford. Let me just say that. I love Hartford so much. So being in a different city, it was kind of different because you start to get more of the New York vibes.
Yeah.
But I definitely acclimated to it well. I linked up with a dope group of people out there. They made me feel really comfortable out there. Shout out to Dimitri, you know what I'm saying? But it was different, but I definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, it helped further my understanding of what it's like to be by myself, because that's my first time living by myself. Yeah. And it definitely helped me within the maturation process. So.
What'd you study when you were down there?
Arts and investigation. Very major, yes. Yeah.
Really?
I was actually I still aspire to be a fire investigator, but rap's my part-time right now. But I was working with travelers as a paid intern all summer doing fire investigations. We did 27 scenes.
Wow.
And, it was dope, man. I got to see a lot of stuff. So
that's real cool.
It was nice.
That's real cool. Yeah, a lot of my friends are firefighters in Springfield, so
that's dope.
Some of them might go into arson or whatever the case may be. Once they get their feet settled within what they have so far.
You gotta build a foundation first.
Exactly.
Before you grow.
Yeah.
Coming back to the art, you're saying this is your part-time pretty much now. What made you get into music? Was music that was something you were always surrounded with, or was it something you kind of grew into as made your way down?
Nah, not even, man. My mom was strict as fuck, man. She never even let me listen to rap, bro.
Really?
Like the Isley Brothers and Michael Jackson and shit like that. But I remember when I first started listening to rap music, it was because my cousin. I used to go over his crib and we would put we would illegally download music and put it on the PSPs and shit, and we would just have hell. I remember I was listening to shit Carter 3, like Gucci Mane's, like the State vs. Radrick Davis, shit like that. Like, and that shit really like made me want to like get into it. So he was into music actually before me. So I would go over to his crib and he had like GarageBand. He had like a little I don't even know what brand, man. Some kind of laptop. It was a Windows, something like that. And yeah, like we would just go over there. He would set it up. He had a little cheap interface. It was like primitive as fuck. Yeah. But like we would just go in there and fuck with it. And like I was probably like 15. 15 at the time. 15, and it's like that was when I had first started smoking weed and stuff and like experimenting. So I was really starting to like develop as I don't know how to explain it. Like I was like kind of like still a teenager. Yeah, so I was going through a lot of changes. So it was like the music kind of helped me find myself through that because I was constantly writing, constantly like thinking about shit I was going through, constantly reflecting. So we would that's where it literally started in his bedroom, and we was just cooking up, like, and obviously it sounded like shit. Like I don't play those songs. Those songs like on flash drive.
The flash drive somewhere never to be seen again. Huh?
Yeah, but like that's what definitely piqued my interest. And like shout out to him. He like that's what really like I don't know, man. I would never got into it. For real.
Alright, so right now we're going to be getting into Sensei Season. Sensei Season is Len Sensei's latest project. The difference between this project and all his other projects is pretty much all of the stuff that we're going to get into behind the scenes. A lot of the times with a lot of artists, they have a long-time producer or program producer that they work really well with. With Sensei, he didn't have that for this project. So he's going to be getting into talking to us about the process that he had to go through this time, not having that backing with him anymore.
This project meant so much to me because like for so long I had been working with a guy, you know what I'm saying? He had been recording me for the past 4 years. And I'm not gonna say things fell off, but I feel like the relationship kind of changed. Yeah. Like I still hold him very dear to my heart, but like he started trying to charge me for studio time, and I'm like, bro, like we done shows together. Like I done rapped on stage with you. Like we supposed to be boys, but you're not supposed to charge. Like, I don't ever charge you for anything. Yeah. Like whatever. So. So that started like getting like kind of iffy. So there was like a period of time I couldn't even really record, like, and I was writing all these songs. I'm like, damn, I can't even really record it because I didn't have the outlet. So that goes back to what I was telling you about how my boy Dimitri hooked me up with the torrents. You know what I'm saying? And I copped a refurbished MacBook, not even a brand new one, because it's
refurbished
refurbished MacBook Pro got like a terabyte of storage though. It's a solid. That's a solid investment.
So, right?
It was like a $1,100 project. I just got all the studio equipment and I started recording myself, and yo, it was hard as hell. I was like, damn, this takes a lot of work. Yeah. Because it's like people hear the finished product, they don't really think about the engineering side. Yeah. And it's like it's a whole science. Like there's physics behind it. Like
it's not as simple as record, cut, and
like, paste. Yeah. The raw vocal is so like rough and like it is really like. It's like analogous to like how a painter uses like a brush with different kinds of paints. There's so many different like plugins you could use to like amplify and accentuate the sound. So like just going through that process by myself and learning how to really like find a target sound and like kind of make a template for it, like every time I approach a song, like that was like a huge learning experience for me. And like all the songs that I pretty much did on that, like I like mastered them, you know? So like that it felt real good, and like people was telling me they said it sounded good, so I'm like, yeah, that's the first time around, so just wait.
That's pretty impressive.
So, yeah, since I'm and I go by Len Sensei, I even got that shit tattooed on my arm, so had to name it like it's like a self-titled project. You know what I'm saying? Let people know we heating up.
No, I respect that. You took that, you said, you know, that situation kind of. And what you were starting, you probably took it into your own hands to make it happen. What is that learning process? What was that learning process like for you?
Man, it was a bunch of YouTube nights, a bunch of trial and error, a bunch of getting mad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I actually haven't even been able to smoke. That was a big part of my artistry. I'm not even gonna front, like, cause like I've grown up like looking up to like other artists and stuff like I said earlier, like the Young Money guys, like Wayne, like 50 Cent, like like Mobb Deep, so like all types of I listen to diverse stuff, but like my favorite artist all the time is Wiz Khalifa, yo. For real.
I was just about to say
that really like I started smoking pretty early in my life, so it's like since I'm looking for jobs now, I can't really do that. So being able to do that, like try to make music without it, is like a whole like.
It's a whole different skill. It's a whole different challenge that you gotta go through.
Yeah, it was like real different, cause like normally, like, I don't know, when I'm high I feel more attached, or I feel more immersed into the music. Like, it's not just like I'm hearing like beats, it's like I feel like the beat is around me, if that makes sense. So
No, I feel
trying to like learn how to do that, just like, so like with sobriety, it was different, but it's like, it's something you gotta do though.
Do you think it made you a stronger songwriter or a stronger artist altogether, or do you feel like you make your best work?
Hell yeah, nah, like, cause all the projects that I wrote, or all the songs that I wrote for that project, I did that completely sober. So it's like, it's not like I was like dependent on the weed, but it's like,
it made the process
it made it funner for me, because when you're sober, it's like you feel like the pressure to get a finished record, but it's like when you're high, you're just doing it because that's what you love to do. So it's like it like being high just takes away, you know, that pressure to find that end goal. But it definitely gave me more discipline, like, you know what I'm saying. So it was definitely a learning experience. I really liked it. So.
Yeah, speaking of the Wiz Khalifa influence that you were speaking of, I can definitely hear it coming through this tape in particular. Like, a lot of the soul tracks, the soul flips. Who did the production on this? I know you did the mixing and mastering. Did you do the production as well?
A few beats. Wait, I'm trying to think about all the tracks. A lot of them were just like YouTube beats, to be honest. Really? Yeah, like I still, like, I work with a few producers, like, but like some of them, like, I'm not in a position where I could really just be paying for beats like that. So a lot of the beats were just like free YouTube beats. And I mean, I feel like that just shapes like creativity, because like it's not like you're having somebody like sculpt something that you're looking for. It's like you just finding what somebody put out there and really like using it to the best of your ability. But yeah, so that's on that. But I do have a lot of dope guys that I'm working with.
You know, we always sit down with creatives, and one of the questions that we always ask is the balancing act between mastering their craft and the real world that is around them. So we sit down, we talk to Len about his balancing between school and his creative outlets.
I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't know how I did it. I'm just a good ass student. Like, I really like don't put any effort into school, but I'm just like, I have like a natural like intelligence. So like, it wasn't difficult for me to complete work and get good grades, but it also like, so like, it allowed me to have more time for the music. Like, it sounds like bullshit, but that's like, I literally like just finessed through school. I didn't even buy books. Like, I just like while I was in college, my whole undergrad, I probably smoked weed, if not every day back to back, like maybe day breaks, like, but like almost every day. Like,
did that help you out, like get through the classes?
Bro, I would come in the house blazed, like, yo, I got this essay due tomorrow. Been putting it off all week. I'll be at the kitchen table like, we gonna do this shit high as fuck. I'll get an A on that shit. Swear to God. My mom would be talking shit, because my mom, she's not an advocate for smoking weed. But like, I always like come back, because it's like, I'm trying to tell, I'm like, yo, when they legalize in Connecticut, I'm rolling you a nice pearl joint, and it's about to be nice. I feel like it would be a nice experience though, because she's never done it in her life. And
that would be funny.
Don't think she's
that's what I'm saying.
That'd be hilarious.
She's never done it in her life, bro. My mom is like, she's like, she kind of prude, bro. Like, she literally has never been drunk in her life. Like, she doesn't do shit like that. She's kind of like kind of timid. It's like, I don't know. I've been like telling her, I'm like, yo, listen, like, this shit will, especially because she has like insomnia problems sometimes. I'm like, yo.
All right. So now we're gonna get into Rude Intentions. Rude Intentions is the collective that Len Sensei is a part of. But also we're gonna get into how the collective got started and what role Len Sensei plays as the face of Rude Intentions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So basically, just a little background. You know, this time last year, Dre had hit me up. You remember Brian Clark from high school, right? Yeah. So he was like a mutual friend, or he was like, Brian was like a mutual friend between us two. So like, that's how I kind of knew him. Like, they both was on the car scene. So he followed me on Snapchat, and he followed me for a little bit, but I had never really spoken to him. I had seen him around because I worked in Bloomfield, where he's from. So how did that happen? So basically, it was random as fuck. He just slid up on my Snapchat. He just was like, yo, like, we should link sometime. And I'm like, I don't even know this nigga. Like, what? I was really about to just put it to the side. I didn't really care. But then, like, one day I was like, fuck it. Like, he was like, let's smoke. We could rap, all that. So we would just like, that's literally how it started. We would just like link up, like hotbox, and just rap like for hours in the fucking whip. And like, he was like, bro, like, you kind of nice at this shit. He was like, yo, like, you should like really take it seriously. And then like, he was like, yo, I got this like, this brand that I've been like like I've been dwelling on for a minute, but I never put into action. And he was like, it's called Root Intentions, and he just basically laid out like what he saw, like, and what he like wanted to happen. And like, so basically he told me, he was like, yo, like, I'm nasty as fuck with the camera. I never believed him. I would have never thought he was. But like, he just started like that's really how it started. He shot this music video for me, and then after that date, we were just taking hella pictures. Like, we was on some serious vlog shit. Like, we would go anywhere. Like, we'd just get fly, even if it was just go to the mall just to eat. Like, if I was going to get tatted, he was about to take pictures of it and film it. Like, everything. It's like literally every moment since I started linking with him has been documented, and like that's really why it's gaining like attraction, because people see us in the community obviously, and then they see the pictures on the gram that like from those events that they've seen us in the community. Is just like a mental link. It resonates in their mind. So like obviously like Dre's trying to get into the music like slowly. Like I'm introducing him to that. He's introducing me to like the multimedia side of it, and like we just like a good team. And then like we started recruiting other people. So like basically had like mad different friend groups, and I just wanted to have one friend group, but like people that I really fuck with. So like I just united all of them. Like some people have fallen to the side, some people have been added, but like right now it's me, Dre, my boy Julian, my boy Justice, my boy Kyle, and Nova's been acting weird, but you my boy. I don't know if you're gonna see this sometime, but Novus is a part of it too. So yeah. But it's like 6. It's like solid 6. I hate to say this shit, but I'm really like the face of it, cause Dre he's the cameraman, so it's like he rarely gets in front of the camera unless he does like a face shot real quick. But like I'm really the face of it. Yeah. And like that was his vision in the first place. Like he hit me, he was like, bro, like you got the look, you have the sound. He like, I just wanna like, you know, be the platform. You know what I'm saying? And like so like the other guys, like, not to say like they extras, but they're literally just my boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? They've been niggas that I've been with for like 5+ years. So it's like, it's niggas that I really fuck with, that I'm comfortable with, and that I know they're just not there just because like they trying to like clout chase and like do shit. So it's niggas that I trust. So like, you know what I'm saying? If I was to pop off, they would be the niggas that was growing with me. Like, you see niggas with their entourage, like they day ones, it's like that. Like they just be with me because those are the people I enjoy being with. So that's really what it is. Like Julian, he actually wants to get on his podcast shit, but he's in the works. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I should introduce you guys. But
send them through.
Yeah, he's cooking some stuff up, and then the other guys just have aspirations to make music too. So it's like we're really just trying to, like, Dre is honestly the mastermind, even though he doesn't show his face. Like, he gets the most credit. Like, anybody asks me who started that shit, like, I tell them it's Dre. Even though, like, I'm the face of it, he's the one that, he, like, orchestrates all that shit.
Right now, Len is going to talk about the different places that they go into with Root Intentions and the business associates that are a part of it.
Like, to be honest, like, I don't even know how it works, man. Dre literally orchestrates it. Like,
we gotta get Dre in.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that. We gotta get everybody from Root Intentions.
We had a late night, man, last night. He was trying to come through, but I don't even know what happened. He left the spot later than I did. Yeah. But I haven't heard from him today, but I'll hit him after and let him know what's going on. But like, I had known DJ Trouble Kid. He's one of the DJs we worked with. I had met him at the showcase I did with my boy Eli. And I had known him, but it was just like, we was just like associates. Like, I had never built the real connection. But then when people started seeing Dre doing the picture stuff of me, they started reaching out to him because they respected the hustle. So like, he reached out to Dre and was like, bro, like, I respect what you're doing. Like, I'm trying to link with you. And like subsequently, we actually went out to Rhode Island to this club called Ultra. That shit actually got shut down just a month ago.
Wait,
so I got shot in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that shit crazy. But no, we was out there, and that's
shout out to Ultra.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to Ultra.
That shit was jumping, yo, for real. We was out there in like July, and we built like some good connections out there, and he was like, yo, I fuck with like the experience, like the Root experience. Like, I'm trying to like make it like you know, a real partnership. So whenever he does like whenever he goes and spins at like different parties and stuff, like Dre gets the call and then we go out, and it's like he's the guy that's covering the party, but I go out because I'm the face of the brand.
Yeah.
So it's like, while he's doing that, like people are associating my face with that, so they know that Rude is in the house when they see my face.
I think it was that's.
So you were saying that you guys go to, how many different clubs have you guys gone to under Rude Intentions?
Like we be doing clubs, we do a lot of colleges. That's mostly what it
Really?
is. Like we go to clubs certain times, but then we do
Just like local colleges, like in New Haven, or like
more in the Hartford area. More in the Hartford area. Like last night we did UHart. We do Trinity. That's how it started. We really got busy with Trinity because Trouble Kid, the dude that Dre linked with, he was he actually is a student at Trinity. So like a lot of the events that they have,
they're co-ed now.
Yeah, they've been co-ed.
Oh yeah, a little. Wait, Trey in Hartford, right?
I think you talking. Yeah.
I'm thinking of St. Joseph.
Yeah,
no, never mind. Yeah.
But yeah. So we would go over there, and like we would just do like parties, and like we would just cover it, and like I said, I go to show face for the brand, and he does this, and I help him with the lighting and stuff. But like I said, I don't take credit for what he does because I don't do that shit. But
you might have to bring this to UMass Amherst.
Yo, I mean, let us know. We do all.
I got hella connects up there too.
People see like the recap videos that this nigga does.
They brought Tay
like,
Keith.
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and imagine if we caught that on camera, like people would be like, wow, like that's a spot to go to. It draws attraction to both groups because both groups post it.
Yeah.
So it's like
a couple of kids I went to high school with brought Tay Keith there to UMass, and they might bring him back again. That's something we got to get on too.
If you ever get that, then please let us know because we'll definitely come out. Even if it's not for charge, like we'll just do it because it's good for growth. So networking.
I feel you.
But yeah, it's mostly colleges. We do like halls. Like it depends on where the event is. It's kind of like on a by call basis. Like whoever wants the service, that's where we go.
So as always, as we come to the end of the interviews, we like to talk to our guests about what their plans are for the future. So this episode is no different. We're gonna get into Len about what he plans for himself or what he sees for Rude Intentions in the future.
Shit, man, staying true to myself. Same nigga, I ain't never changed lanes. That's real. I said that in the song. I really mean that. Like, a lot of people talk about shit that they think is cool. Yeah. And I'm not about to fake just to get looks, man. Like, anything you hear in my song, that shit is real as fuck. Like, you can really see me out here doing shit like that. Like, I don't just say shit because it's cool. Like, that's corny. Because that's how you get called out. Yeah. And niggas be like, oh, he's a fraud. Like, niggas can never say I'm a fraud. I don't talk about shit I don't wear. I don't talk about shit I don't have. I don't talk about cars I don't drive. Like, I just make my life, the life I live, attractive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think. I said something in the song. I was like, I ain't rich, but I swear I love the life I live. Low stress, fruit trees growing at the crib. After work, I might go and smoke a rack of ribs, call my niggas up, told them all just bring the gin. Like, just like, that shit sound fly, but it's like, it's just like some regular shit. I'm smoking ribs with my niggas and we sipping gin. Like, that's real life. Like, you know, so. I definitely I got more projects, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking a little break. I've been working hard as fuck on that. I put like 2-3 months of like straight like work in, especially because I had to like multitask, learn how to engineer and shit. Yeah. But when I come back, best believe, man, I got like 3 singles too, so like I'm gonna be dropping shit intermittently while I'm like on that little recess, but I'm definitely coming back with some more shit. Yeah.
This new music feature is off Sensei's season. It's titled Trunk, featuring Ayo Dimitri, produced by TK.
Count it up, I'ma need it all in full, no I can't do no fronts. See from the West Indies, got injections in the butt. My niggas bout that come up, they already know what's up. Ooh, Sensei like the Dutch. She came through with Bombay, oh my god, she came in clutch. We can't let them catch up, no they cannot get one up. Told me raise the roof, so I put it in a trunk. We gon' make it to the top, yeah, yeah. Put the work in overtime, my clock, yeah, yeah. Tell them Sensei got the game on lock, yeah, yeah. I just made the cream of the crop this year, like, ooh. can I go? Ballin' with the gang is the only thing I know. Yeah, icy like a snow globe. Got lil' mama dancing, I might have to take her home. She say I smell good, told her probably cause I'm stoned. Why you pick excuses? I'm just picking up the phone. Ooh, don't let them play, you count it up. I'ma need it all in full, no, I can't do no fronts. See from the West Indies, got injections in the butt. My niggas bout that come up, they already know what's up. Ooh, Sensei like the Dutch. She came through with Bombay, oh my god, she came in clutch. We can't let them catch up, no, they cannot get one up. Told me raise a roof, so I put it in a trunk. I just put the roof inside the trunk and then I dip. Feeling like a gymnast, how I make this money flip. Everywhere I go, I got people catching flicks. Feeling like the man, tell me who you fucking with. Just let me lock, you know I'm hopping off the porch. Went from putting things off to putting numbers on the board. Yeah, I got the drink, you see the score. When I hit the stage, they need an encore. I need a glass of Bombay and lemonade per request. Peep the poker face as I'm drawing cards from the deck. Niggas think they know me, really hope they do not bet. Cause I only got my brother, shout out D, we coming next, yeah. Ooh, don't let them play, you count it up. I'ma need it all in full, no, I can't do no fronts. See from the West Indies, got injections in the butt. My niggas bout that come up, they already know what's up. Ooh, Sensei like the Dutch. She came through with Bombay, oh my god, she came in clutch. We can't let them catch up, no, they cannot get one up. Told me raise a roof, so I put it in a trunk.
We're just trying to do it because we're boys, you know. Why not? And it started there. We started kicking it like every day. We would go places and we would just document things we would do. Like if I was going to get tatted, he was coming, he was recording.
I see.
Yeah, if we were going to like the mall or even just to get food, like it just little small things. Like we're documenting it, and like people started seeing like, and people just respect the quality of the media. I think. Like they see the pictures and they're like, yo, what phone?
Well, that's all we got for this week. Thank you for stopping by. Real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to Len Sensei for coming through. Thank you for, taking a chance on us and believing in us and coming through, sitting down for the interview. Bro, we greatly respect and appreciate you for that. And also keep honing your craft, keep doing what you're doing. You're an amazing individual and you have great talent. Keep going, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, what he said. So again, if you really feel the same way about Len Sensei and about his work, make sure you find him out. Make sure you check him out over on Instagram. Make sure you go check out Instagram at Len Sensei, real Len Sensei. Make sure you find Root Intentions at Root Intentions. Yeah, they're doing great work. I can't say enough about these guys. So just make sure you show the support and help them grow.
And as always, none of this would have been possible without our sponsor and our friend, Jay Sells Vintage. For high quality, classic vintage gear, make sure you hit up Jay at Jay Sells Vintage on Instagram.
And if you haven't already, make sure you check out the podcast on its Instagram page over at thisisit_podcast. You can find Devin on all socials at IMDBush. You can find me on Instagram at Brad_Migs. So make sure you tune back in next week. Next week we have Tiana Ray. We're gonna be talking to her a whole bunch of stuff, specifically art-related stuff.
Art-related stuff, talking about museums, her history, and the pop-up shops that she wants to do.
Exactly, so we're going to get into that, so make sure you check that out. It's going to be a really great episode as well. So, again, as always, everybody, I'm Brad.
I am Devin.
And thank you for watching. This is it.